Europe correspondent Sophie Elsworth. Sophie, good morning to you. An Australian Neighbours star, Holly Valance, is a fan of former British Conservative Minister Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg, describing him as Prime Minister material. The former Tory MP has responded. What did he have to say?
Yeah, great to be with you, Holly. Look, I had a chat to Sir Jacob just in the last week about Holly Valance's comments. She's become involved in the political debate over here. Let's have a listen.
And you heard, of course, Liz Truss speak just now, Jacob Rees-Mogg. How did you find that? Who was your favourite speaker?
Jacob for PM.
She says Jacob for PM.
That's why I think she's a great lady. It's very kind and very flattering, but very unlikely.
So your thoughts on that?
No. I'm not even a member of Parliament. But it was very kind of her.
So he really just laughed this off, Holly. But it is interesting because Sir Jacob is obviously a former Conservative politician. He's very close with Nigel Farage. And Holly made these comments earlier in the year before the Tories lost the election. So she's really aligning herself with Conservative politics over here. And we have seen in recent weeks that her husband, Nick Candy, is now joining Nigel Farage's party and will become Treasurer in the new year. So there's a lot of upheaval and unrest in the state of politics over here.
Yeah, and let's stay on UK politics. There's so much happening, so many moving parts. Opposition leader Kemi Badenoch has accused Nigel Farage of faking a surge in Reform members. Nigel Farage claims Reform has surpassed the number of Conservative members.
That's right, Holly. So there's a bit of an online stoush this afternoon on platform X. Let's have a listen to what Nigel Farage had to say today.
In fact, we've done it. We're through. How about that? You think you're opposition? It's going to be a long day.
So there we've got Nigel Farage celebrating because Reform UK, this relatively new party, has surpassed the number of members of the Conservatives, over 130,000 members. But Kemi Badenoch, the Tory leader, came out this afternoon and criticised Nigel Farage and said those numbers are basically from an automated tally of members and they're not actually correct. So this is getting a little bit ugly between the two because Nigel Farage is dominating the headlines over here, Holly. He is proving a real threat to the Tory party and they are very concerned about him, particularly after the last election when the Tories lost so many seats.
Yeah, the talk is all around Nigel Farage at the moment, isn't it? Sophie, police in the UK have also logged incidents over parking and schoolgirls falling out. What's that all about?
Well, that's right, Holly. So there's been a logging of these non-hate crime incidents over here in the UK, which people are concerned that they're basically blocking up the police system. So we saw an argument between girls on Snapchat that was logged with police. We're seeing disputes over, one woman refused to clean someone's flat. That was logged with police. So they're basically crimes, or they're saying non-hate related crimes that are relating to things such as a person's sex, religion, or what have you, ethnicity and so forth. So people over here are saying this is wasting police resources, but there is an increase in these type of non-hate crimes being reported. So this is a real problem over here in the UK with policing resources exhausted. And so this is continuing to make headlines here.
Okay, great. Sophie, thanks for the update there. Great to see you.
Thanks, Holly.